As host of the 2016 Yonex Senior National Badminton Championship, the Winnipeg Winter Club is giving Manitobans a great opportunity to see Olympic-caliber play.
We actually do have a strong badminton community. We have a really strong history of putting on really good events. Athletes like to come to Winnipeg, like to come to our nationals. Yep. So, and it is important for building the badminton community and letting people come out and see about our sport, because often people don't know much about badminton, or they think it happens in a backyard.
We see it here in our own internal programming. We've seen our badminton program grow exponentially over the last few years, and this an awareness situation of having a national tournament. It's only going to enhance and increase the awareness of badminton, and that's what it's all about, growing the sport, and it's a great sport for everybody to play. It's a lifelong sport.
The tournament has Manitobans in the stands and also on the court.
Manitoba kind of has a good legacy, but at the same time, I'm from Steinbach, it's a small town. I have kind of the underdog mentality.
I love Winnipeg, so always happy to represent my city and represent my province whenever we go away. So
when I was 15 years old, I ended up kind of losing a final that was really, really tough, and I came off court kind of in tears, and I told my dad, I said, I'm going to do this for a living someday.
And that's the type of will and determination the sport demands. It's a full-time job through and through.
Fitness is a huge part of it. I spend probably 20 hours in the gym every week, and then a lot of on-court, working on technical things, tactical things, even watching videos online.
I always enjoy it. Like, sometimes there's moments that aren't fun. You'll have moments where the training is pretty frustrating and you don't actually feel like you get a lot out of it, or something's not working your way, but always at the end of the day, I'm glad that I'm involved with the sport.
It's an unbelievable sport to come watch it live. You don't appreciate how fast everything is, how fast the athletes are, how fast the bird's moving. It's pretty cool to watch it live.
They're hitting the bird at the fastest speed of any sporting object. And so how can that not be exciting?
Another big name on hand is Canadian Michelle Lee. Michelle is one of the top women's singles players in the world. She has beaten almost every female player ranked ahead of her, including winning gold at the 2015 Pan Am Games in Toronto, and a year before that, she won gold at the 2014 Commonwealth Games, the first Canadian woman to do so.
I really like the challenge, because with badminton, it's very different from a lot of other sports, because there's just so many aspects to it. It's not just because you're stronger doesn't mean you'll be better at it. Like, even if you're faster, it doesn't mean you're better at it. You gotta have speed, you gotta have agility, you gotta have power, you gotta have. It's also like a tactical game and also like a mental game. So that's what I really like about badminton.
For Shaw TV Sports, I'm Mike Valente.